Very good morning, guys. Uh, so last day we just been talking about compilation of projects, right? We have been discussing about how the projects are going to be compiled exactly. So I explained to you guys whenever you compile a project, the project may contain n number of types in it. N number of types in the sense classes, structures, anything. Already in our last class, we saw our project contains 46 types in it. What is it? 44. 44 types in it. 36 files and 44 types. 36 files or items and 44 types. That's what present. But once you compile this project, once you compile this particular project, the whole project will generate you a single output file. The whole project will generate you a single output file. Multiple output files are not generated. How many output files are generated? One only. What do you call this? We call this as a assembly. Already last day I said you. What do we call? Assembly. It's a single file, and under that file, you will have the IL code of all the things. Okay? And I showed you the location also. If you're working on the .NET framework, what is the location? In the project folder, you'll find a folder called bin. Under that, you'll find a folder called debug. If you're working with the .NET Core, what do you find? Bin, under the debug, project folder, bin, debug, under that, .NET Core version number. .NET Core app version number. Whatever is the version number. When you come to .NET 5 and .NET 6, what did I say? It's going to be bin debug now also, but .NET version number, .NET 5.0 or .NET 6.0. Already in the last class, I shown you all these things to you. Okay. So that is the location where exactly it is just going to be generated. So version to version, this location will be changed basically. So that's the confusion for us. Version to version, this actually changed off. Okay. So right now in the initial .NET framework, in initial days, under .NET framework, if you observe, the assembly file will be present under bin debug. If you are working with the .NET Core, assembly files will be present under bin debug, .NET Core app, and here version number will come. 1.0 or 2.0, 3.0. 3.0 is the last version. 3.1 is the last version of the .NET Core. And here version represents the core runtime. From .NET 5, okay, assembly file of the project will be present under what? Bin debug, .NET version number folder. And here version represents the runtime version. Are you clear? Okay, next. What is the name of the assembly file? What is the name of the assembly file? So listen guys, the name of the assembly file is exactly the same name of your project. The name of an assembly file is exactly the same name of your project. Whatever is the project name, assembly file name also will be same name. What's the project name? Oops project. Assembly file name is also Oops project. Sir, can't you change this? No, you cannot. You cannot change this. Your assembly name, your project name, both will always be same. I'll tell you in a simple word, say, project contains a source code here, assembly contains compiled code. Both will always have same name only. In C language, you have written a program called first.c. That is source code, right? First.c contains what source code? Compiled. Generated first.exe. And first.exe is the compiled code. And both will have the same name only. Remember, one is the source and one is the compile. So here also, the project and assembly, both are going to have the same name only in this context. Okay. And I said you this point, remember, once our application development is completed, what we require to take and install on the client computers is assemblies only. That's why I said we call the assemblies as a unit of deployment. We call an assembly as a unit of deployment because once the application development is completed, we require to just take and install the assemblies only on the client computer. And very, very importantly, said you, or when you install the Visual Studio on your machine, all the libraries are installed on your machine. When you install Visual Studio on your machine, all the libraries are installed on your machine. And do remember this point. What is it? All libraries are assemblies. All libraries are assemblies. What .NET libraries are all assemblies. Okay. And then here we just been talked about where exactly the assembly files will be present. Okay. What next? Name of the assembly. The name of the assembly is exactly the same name of your project and cannot be changed. That is also clear now? Now, the next point what we require to understand is about the extension. The next point what we require to understand is about the extension, guys. What is the extension? What is the extension of the assembly? Okay, all of you concentrate. This is very, very important and very confusing a little bit. What is the extension? See, what is the extension of an assembly file? What is the extension of an assembly file? Are you clear? What is the extension of an assembly file? See, look at this carefully. What is the extension? The extension of an assembly file can either be .exe or .dll, which is based on the type of project we create. Which is based on the type of project we create. What is this? For example, if we have created an application project like, we opened this console app, but it not still work. We are going to work in the future. Windows app, WPF app, etc. Then the extension is, what is the extension? Basically, it stands for executable. When you double click, it runs. Already in the last class, I double clicked on that and I shown you also. And what type of project we opened earlier? Console apps. In the future, we'll be working with Windows app. And all this will create you what? .exe assembly. .exe assembly. Okay? And if we have created an library project like class library, control library, etc., then the extension is .dll. Then the extension is what, guys? .dll. When you create a new project, you choose your language, you choose your platform, and you choose your project type now, where we used to select console app. Same way, going forward, we'll learn about Windows apps. I'll show you. So at that point of time, what is the extension? .exe. But if your project is a library project, then the extension is going to be .dll. So now we'll have a doubt. Sir, what is the difference? Difference is .dxe. As the name stands, it's an executable. As the name stands, it is a executable, and basically it is a in-process component. It is a in-process component. What do you mean by in-process component? In-process component in the sense, these assemblies are physically loaded into the memory for execution. I repeat, these assemblies are physically loaded into the memory for execution. They are physically loaded in the memory for execution. To execute, they will load into memory and then the execution starts. Are you clearer or not? They're physically loaded in the memory and the execution starts now. So that's why what we call them in-process components. Then what are DLLs? Basically, DLL stands for Dynamic Link Library. Dynamic Link Library. These are called as out-of-process components. What do we call? Out-of-process components, in the sense they are not physically loaded in the memory. Means they will be sitting out of the memory and providing the support for the one who is running inside the memory. I repeat, they will be sitting out of the memory and provide the support for the one who is running in the memory. Who is running in the memory? EXE. And who is supporting it? DLL. So DLLs are always support files. These DLLs will provide a support for the EXE to run inside of your application. Are you clearer or not? These DLLs will be sitting around the EXE and providing the support for an EXE to run. Where is the EXE? EXE is in the memory and DLLs are out of the memory and providing the support. You can understand it like this here. You see a movie on the screen. Suppose the movie is going to be 2.5 to 3 hours. All this time, whom do you see? All these times, whom do you see on the screen? The hero of the movie. Correct? Maximum whom you see on the screen is the hero of the movie. Am I correct? Yes or not? But don't forget, guys, the movie to run on the screen for this 2.5 or the 3 hours, behind the screen, there is a hard work of thousands of people. The 24 crafts or the 24 departments for making a movie. Direction department, production department, art department, choreography department, music department, acting department, like this 24 departments, if they join their hands and do their work perfectly, then the movie runs on the screen now. Are you clear? But we don't see the thousands of people. Whom do you see is only one. Who is it? The hero of the movie. Do you understand? The EXE is the hero of our movie. The EXE is the hero of your movie, and the DLL is the crew which is going to support the EXE to run. Is my point clear? And very importantly, remember, the size of the EXE should be always very small. The size of the EXE should always be very small. The maximum acceptable size for an EXE, according to the industry standards, is 10 MB. 10 MB. Can you build an application with a 10 MB size? Come on. You can build an application with 10 MB size. Then how, sir? All the 99.99% of the coding will be in the DLL format one. 99.99% of the code will be in which format? DLL format. Did you understand or not? Okay. But sir, if all the things that DLL does, then what is the need of EXE? That is what I said here. What is that? Who is the real hero of the movie? Who is the real hero of the movie? Director. Yeah. I'm asking about movie when why you're telling EXE DLL. Understand it first, the question. Who is the real hero of the movie? Director. But if the director acts as a hero, will you watch it? If the director comes and acts as a hero, will you watch the movie? You won't watch the movie. You need a person who can portray the character. Okay? You have some imaginations. So if this person, I just like it and I watch the appropriate movie. So this concept is exactly the same here. So what is it? Who can run the show here? EXE only can run the show. DLL cannot run here. If 100% your code is in DLL, what do they use? You can't run that. Are you clear? So EXE is the hero. So it is the main. It will be always in the front. All these DLLs will be supporting, just like a king. You have a king. The king is always in the front. And back, there are thousands of soldiers which are going to make the king. Okay, here no king. Even your 1,000 people here, 1 lakh people here, no use. Yes or not? Okay, see what is it? The war ends when the king dies. Once the king dies, even though you have 1 lakh people, there is no use. Automatically your kingdom is captured. Because The roller is always on the front and he dies. And here is the EXE who is going to stand front. And all DLLs are back of the EXE to support the EXE to run. Is my point clear or not? Okay, so exactly is the same thing. This is the same thing. How do we use these EXEs and the DLLs in the application? So what is the main component? EXE. And all DLLs will be supporting the EXE to run behind the screen. Is it clearer? Understood the difference between DLLs and EXEs? Now tell me. Microsoft has given so many libraries for us to consume now. Yes or not? All those libraries are DLLs only. They are not EXEs. Everything is a DLL. Everything is a DLL. Yes, everything is a DLL. Why? I understand the point. Yeah, you are consuming all of them now. You are using a console class. You are not developing the console class. You are consuming the console class. You are consuming the string class. You are consuming the object class. You are consuming them. So all of them are DLLs. They won't directly run. They are only consumed. So all the libraries that are provided to us by Microsoft are all DLLs. Means you created one console application, right? Back of that console, it's an EXE. Back of that, there are so many DLLs which are providing a support for the EXE to run. Who given the DLLs? Microsoft has given the DLLs. All those DLLs are supporting my EXE to run in the background. Is the point clear, all of you? Yes or not? Okay, that is the role of EXE and DLL. Okay, so application projects will create you .exe. Library projects will create you .dlls. But I want to make a note for you here. What's it? This is, guys, from .NET Core onwards, application projects will also create .dll assemblies along with .exe. And these .dlls are generated for executing our applications on operating systems like Linux and Mac. Read that point carefully. From .NET Core, application projects will create you DLL also along with EXE. Why, sir? For what is the use of it? Because EXE, executable. This is basically specific to Windows, guys. In Windows, only .exe files will be there. They will not be running for you on Linux and Mac. Linux and Mac will not have .exe. So, to run our applications there, you know now from .NET Core, it is pure platform independent. You can run on Linux and Mac machines also. What is generated extra? .dll. We need to take those .dlls and run them on the Linux and Mac. Means in Linux and Mac, who will run? DLL only will run. Who will support? DLL only will support. Are you clear? In Linux and Mac, who will run? DLL only will run. Who will support? DLL only will support. In Windows, who will run? EXE. Who will support? DLL. And one thing understand here. In Linux and Mac, DLLs will run, not all DLLs, only the DLLs generated by application projects. DLL generated by library projects won't run there also. DLL generated by library projects will not run on Windows, will not run on Linux, will not run on Mac, anywhere they won't run. But DLLs generated from application projects, DLLs generated from application projects will run on Linux and Mac operating system, not directly. With the help of a tool provided by Microsoft. With the help of a tool provided by Microsoft. In the sense, let me open the developer command prompt. What's your folder, guys? E drive, na? First E drive. What's your folder? C# 9. What's the solution folder? Oops project. Project folder. Oops project. Now where is the assembly? Tell me. Assembly path, yaar. What is the location? Under project folder? Bin. Taken you to project folder already, na? Bin. Debug. Net 6.0, not net core app. Net core app is for core, not for 5 and 6. For 5 and 6 it is net 5.0 or net 6.0. Okay, this is the location. Watch it. You can see both the two files. Suppose if you open a .NET framework project and see, you will say only .exe, you won't see a DLL. Okay, for example, I'll show you in my previous batch. Oh, just a second. 22 C# 9. Ours is C# 9 na? 9 8 9 okay. Step 10. Yeah, have a look here. This is a project developed. These are all core only, but this project to demonstrate, I developed in framework. Which project? Finalizers. Open that. Project folder, solution folder, project folder, bin, debug. That is the location. See, we don't have any net core, nothing is there. And see, only X is there. We don't have a DLL. We don't have a DLL. But rest of the other projects here, if you observe, the rest of the other projects here, look at this collections project. These all projects are developed using core. So you see now, net 6.0, there you have a DLL, there you have an EX. Okay, we will also do all these things, guys. I'm only showing you the things, that's all. Just a minute. Here, look at this one. This is a library project here. This is a library project. Because it's a library project, location is same only, but see, only DLL will be there, no EXE. Watch it. What you have is only DLL. Verify, there is no EXE. Okay, now? So when do we have both? We have both these things only for .NET from .NET Core. From .NET Core, that too for application projects. The DLL generated by library projects will not run anywhere, but the DLL generated by application projects will run. The DLL generated by application projects will run. Where they will run? Linux and Mac operating system. They're specially designed for running on Linux and Mac. How to run? Observe it, all of you. You have an EXE now? Watch it. Oops project dot exe. Exe means executable. Run. It has to run and give you the output. Giving or not? Tell me. Okay. Now .dll. DLLs won't run, guys. DLLs won't run. They're giving an error. Could not load. Could not load. But these DLL, what I shown you now, you can run on a Linux or a Mac operating system. They're specially designed for running on Linux and Mac operating system, because from .NET Core, it is pure platform independent. You can run them on Linux and Mac operating system by using a tool given by Microsoft. What is the tool? .NET, and then type the run C. Running a yes or not? They won't run directly. They are not executables. They won't run directly. How to run them? By using the tool. See here, .NET, we have used the command, that's an EXE. That is an EXE, and that EXE is making the DLL to run. Means DLL is not running now also. What is running? This EXE file is running. This EXE file is loading the things from there, executing it and showing the output to you. So one thing I want to clear you anywhere, what you know, DLLs won't run. What runs? EXEs only will run. DLLs are not designed to run at all. Are you clearer? So this is a little bit confusion what I just said you. When I started that only I just said you. Be careful. It's a bit confusion. Okay. So you can just go through this once. Listen. In .NET framework, application projects will create what? Library. And these DLLs will not execute anywhere. Core and 5. Core 5 and above. Generates what? And these DLLs will run on Linux and Mac operating systems. Library projects generates what? These DLLs will not run anywhere, guys. Linux and Mac, these DLLs won't run. They will not run. So DLLs of library projects will not run anywhere. Only DLLs of application projects can run. Are you clearer? Okay, that's a new change. Otherwise, what we have is only DLL, EXE only. We just got this. And what did they say? What is the maximum acceptable size for an EXE, said you? 10 MB. More than 10 MB, it should not be present. You installed Visual Studio? What is the size? Louder, yaar. 10 GB, 8 GB, 7 GB, something. You have very high size, na? And you're running the Visual Studio. See, is the Visual Studio icon, guys. When you run this, what it runs, it calls the exe file. It calls the exe file. The shortcut for an exe, you can verify. How? Right click on this and go to properties. If you go to the properties here, it will show you. What's it? It is pointing to an exe file and that is the name of the exe file of Visual Studio. What is the exe file name? See? dev.env.exe. Array, the shortcut points to an exe file. If you double click on this, it runs the exe. What is the name? Shall we go to the location? Open file location. Yeah. Okay. You install 10 GB size Visual Studio now? Yes or not? See the size of the exe. You will be really astonished. Not even 1 MB size. Not even 1 MB here. What is the size? See? 983 KB. You understood now? EXE is always smaller. Should not have larger size EXEs. For this only, minimum 8 GB RAM if you don't have, your studio runs very slowly, correct? You guess yourself now, your EXE is going to be some 1 GB size. Your RAM should be 100 GB there. You need 100 GB RAM to run that code now. Are you clear? That is what. EXE should always be smaller. The smaller the EXE, the good with the performance is going to be. So going forward, we will be learning how to write the code in EXEs and DLLs and how to link all the appropriate things. We'll talk about it. But right now, my intention is to tell you the assembly. So are you clear what is an assembly? Assembly is a compiled file of all the types that are defined in your project. Second, what is the name of the assembly? Name of your project. Third, extension. Application projects will generate you .exe in framework and .NET Core exe and DLL. Library .dll. And name of the project should be, name of the assembly is project name only, cannot be changed. And tomorrow what you install on the client computers is assemblies only. We don't install any of these things. Are you clearer or not? Okay. So guys, if you look at your notes, I just given everything in detail for you. Like basically first, where exactly the projects are located in your drive, the folder. This is solution project folder, solution folder, project folder. Array, where the projects are created and saved, I explained you in the last class. And then you come here about assemblies, what will be in the .NET framework, .NET Core, how to run them on other operating systems, how to run .NET assembly name, it runs for you on the other operating systems. And finally, what is an EXE and what is a DLL? I explained you right now what is an EXE and what is a DLL. Okay, what is an exe and what is a DLL? I listed you here. And the assembly locations. Guys, look at the assembly locations. Solution folder, project folder, bin, debug, net 6.0. Because we are learning 6.0 now. Under that, oops project DLL, exe. Both are there. And same way, both are there. Exe is there, DLL is also there. Go to the exact locations. And what did I say? Array, guys, what did I say? These assemblies will contain the IL code of each and everything that is present in the project. Means this assembly file will contain the IL code of all the 44 types. We have 44 types now. You can see IL code of all the 44 types under this. We can see that. How can we see? I'll show you. We have a tool called as ILD-ASM, Intermediate Language Disassembler. We have a tool called as ILD-ASM, stands for Intermediate Language Disassembler. By using that ILD-ASM tool, listen guys, by using the ILD-ASM tool, we can explore an assembly. We can explore an assembly and we can see the contents of the assembly. Okay, watch. You are in the location where the assembly is present now. ILD-ASM. What is the assembly name? Dot. You're not running, you're exploring it. So what you should use? Dot DLL. Dot DLL. And run, execute. It opens a window. Look at this carefully, all of you. What is this? Oh, I don't know English. What is that means? You read OOPS project. Assembly name. What is this? Assembly name. What is this? Project is under assembly. Tell me, is the project present under assembly? Then you're telling project name then? Namespace. Project and assembly both are same here. You're again telling project is under assembly. You compile project, assembly generated. However, project is under assembly now. When project is generated, with both are same only. Are you clear? This is not project. What is this? Namespace. You defined a namespace called OOPS project. Now under this OOPS project, you define 44 types now. Check it out. If you want to count, last class we expanded each file and counted now. Now you can directly count each and everything. What classes are there? Everything it will list for you here. Okay, just watch. Now come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Got it? All blue icons are classes. All blue icons are classes. Brown is structures. Brown is structures. Blue with a brown eye is interface. Before showing you, I explained all these things to you. Now I'm practically showing you. Check it out. 38 classes, 2 structures, 4 interfaces. Count it if you want. All these are the things. You can explore an assembly and you can see the whole content of the assembly. Are you clear? And you expand it, you expand this, you can see the members of the class also. See, suppose, take the program class. Take the program class. In program class, you defined 4 methods. Plus 1 method main. Plus 1 constructor. Total 6. Implicit constructor. We did not define an explicit constructor. On that day, we don't know anything about constructor at all. So what constructor we have? Implicit. Expand and see. You can see all the things. First one, constructor. Second one, main method. To tell it is static, it will show yes here. The yes indicates it is a static. And these are all the 4 methods. Constructor is also a method. That's why the icon color is same for all. Are you clear? Sir, can't I see the code? You cannot see the source code, but you can see the compiled code. Compiled code means IL code. Do you understand IL code? You can see if you want. How? Click on the pink icon here. It will show you the IL code. We don't understand that particular code, but that is IL format. And I don't require to understand it also. No need. Who should understand that? CLR, not you and me. You and me should understand what? C#, not CIL. Is it clearer, all of you? So it has just gone for generating the IL code for you. This is the code which runs for you when you run your application. Yeah, you can explore anything. Framework libraries also we can explore. Point clear, all of you? Yes or not? So this is how they are organized. This is how they are just going to be organized. Same way, if you want to go to second project and explore it. The second project has two classes. One is program and one is class 1, I remember. Right? Yeah. One is program and one is class 1. You want to explore it, you'll find two types there. You can explore that also. CD. Second project. Pin. Debug. Net 6.2. You'll have a doubt, sir. You have one more file, PDB file. What is this, sir? This is for debugging the code, guys. You use now F9, F10 for debugging. And that files are not carried on to client computer. We don't take them. Why? Debugging is something which is done by the developer. So these files are required for debugging the project. We call them as PDB, stands for Program Debug Database, where breakpoints are created. All the information will be stored into that particular file actually. So these files are not required for client. What client requires is only the DXC and the DLL. PDB is something what is required by developer for debugging of your project. Is it clear? Yes or not? Okay. So that's about it. So ignore it. Don't bother about it. So this is what exactly what we have. Okay. Fine. Now, yeah, you can just explore that also. ILD ASM second project dot DLL and come and see. Only two are there. Okay, now. And here we defined only main method here along with the constructor is there. Constructor and the main method. Other than this, we don't have anything over there. Okay, just I shown you how to explore it. Okay, so we learned about project saving. We learned about project compilation, all these things. Now, guys, I just wanted to ask you a question. What the question is, can I consume the classes defined in a project from other classes in the same project? Come on, yaar, you should be fast. Yes or not? How to consume? How to consume? Instance creation. Brainless fellows. Two ways to consume we learned. Now again you're telling only one only. Two ways to consume. What are the two? Inheritance, instance creation. You can either use inheritance and consume, or you can either use instance creation and consume. Is that clear? So there are two different ways you can just consume it. Inheritance and instance creation. And guys, both are in the same project here. When in the same project, you can directly consume, no restrictions. I can directly consume the classes. Yes, we can directly consume them. Yes, we can directly consume them because both are in same project and considered as a family. Considered as a family. To talk with your brother or a sister, whatever position is present, to talk with any member of your family. Do you need an appointment now? Maybe he's a minister, but even though he's a minister, you don't require to take a appointment to meet your brother or a sister. Correct? So all your family members. So that's what we can directly consume them because both are in same project. Both are in same project and consider as family. Now the next question is, can I consume the classes defined in one project from, this is the new thing now. I want to consume the classes defined in one project from another project now. Are you clear? We never done this. What we done today till now is only within the project only we just started consuming. But the requirement is not consuming within the project. The requirement is to consume from other projects. I want to consume the classes defined in one project from other projects. Is that possible? Can I consume them? Come on, guess what you're thinking. Can we consume them or not? Yes, we can consume them. Okay then. If we can consume them, let's try this. What is it? In OOPS project, we defined a class called circle. Last week we defined your circle, cone, triangle. I want to consume that class circle from class 1 of second project. Array, we have second project now. In that we have class 1 and program 2 classes. So in the second project, class 1, yeah, look, this is class 1. In which project? And I want to consume the circle class, which is defined in OOPS project. Come on, let us try that. I want to consume it by creating its instance. Okay. So circle. Array, I'm not getting in the list, guys. If you want to consume anything, when you're typing, IntelliSense should show you. If IntelliSense is not showing you blindly, if you type, that's an error. When you're typing, IntelliSense has to list you. Then only it is correct. If IntelliSense doesn't show you, means what the meaning, you blindly type, you are going to get an error. Are you clear? But what we discussed that we can consume it. Yes or not? But when I try, I'm not getting in the list. I'm not getting in the list. What should I do? Import the namespace. Why? Why? Is you mean to say that I should refer with the namespace? Do you mean to say I should refer with the namespace now? What the namespace under which circle class is present? Tell me. OOPS project. Okay. So I should refer with the namespace name. That's one important point you should remember. Yeah, these are two separate namespaces. You cannot access one from the other. See, in your home, no one calls you with your surname. But in out of the home, everyone refer to you with your surname. That's mandatory, correct? Are you consuming within the project or out of the project now? So compulsory namespace name should be prefixed. Okay. So what's the namespace name? Array, that is also not coming in the list, guys. That is also not coming in the list. Watch. What to do? User defined? What user defined? Yes, but not directly. Yes, you can consume, but not directly. That is, to consume, first, you need to add the reference of the assembly in which the classes we wanted to consume or present to the project who wants to consume. Read it carefully. Now listen, you are planning to consume some classes now. What classes? Cone, circle, rectangle, triangle. These are the classes you want to consume. Where are they present? Under which assembly? Louder. OOPS project. Which assembly? OOPS project. That assembly references should be added to who want to consume? second project. The reference of that assembly should be added to second project. Guys, my intention of talking about assemblies to you is not about compilation and installations and all. Why I talked about all these things is for this reason only. That assembly location, if you know only, you can add the reference. That's why first I said you, array, this is the project, this is compiled, this is the assembly. I say up to here. Now I'm telling you, now add the reference of this assembly to your project. You can start consuming the classes from other projects also now. Did you catch my point or not? So where your classes are, which assembly? Put some smiling faces here. I'm not able to see your faces. Put some smiling faces. I'm not able to look at your faces. I'm getting sleep looking at you. Where are they? OOPS project. Who want to consume? So the reference of the OOPS project assembly should be added to second project. Then you can consume. Directly we cannot consume. Why you cannot directly consume? They are not in the same project here. They are not members of the family. That's what I asked you. You want to meet a minister or someone. You need an appointment. Yes or not? For family members not required. But anyone outsider should take a appointment. You cannot directly go and meet him now. So the same thing only. You just need to understand in this particular place also. Are you clearer or not? Okay, so how to do that, sir? How to do that? How to add a reference? Okay, what's the process? Who want to take the reference? Second project. Then right click on second project. Add. Project reference. Add what? Project reference. Add project reference. It opens a window. What is the window? Reference manager. It opens a window called as reference manager. Okay. Right now, that is present in the same solution only now. Yes or not? Because that is present in the same solution, here you see under project solution is selected, and here you can see the solution, and here you can see that, and you can just select that directly. You see, guys, you can directly use this option. But don't use this particular option. Don't use this. Tomorrow it can be in a different location or something. So the best option is go to browse. Go to browse. Are you clear? When you go to browse, just a minute. When you go to browse, in the bottom, you'll find a browse button. Click on that. Click on the browse button. It opens a window. Do you know the path of the assembly? Come on, tell me. A drive. C#9. OOPS project. OOPS project. Bin. Debug. Net 6.0. Add the reference to DLL. Remember, supporters are always DLLs. You want to run them or consume them? Consume, DLL, background. Someone has this particular question in the online. So how to consume? This is how you should consume. Add the reference. Are you clear? Add. And now, once you add, that will show here, see? Click on the OK button. And once you click on the OK button, guys, watch it. Watch this. Under this, you have dependencies node. Expand it. Here will show you expand it. You can see that. Now go to OOPS project once. Go to dependencies node. We don't have assemblies node, see? What is present? These are all framework libraries, guys. These are all framework libraries. See that? Framework libraries you are consuming now. All references are added to you already there. These are all framework assemblies given by Microsoft. But here, what we want is user-defined assemblies. So come back again and just look at here. You have that assemblies node. Again, I'm showing you. This refers to what? Framework assemblies. See there. Every day you're consuming now that system. Are you clearer or not? Okay. Like this, you're just going to add the reference to the appropriate thing. That is how you're going to add the reference here. Okay. So fine. So right click, add a, you'll find the option, right click on the project. Once you right click on your project, you'll find the option add. What is the option? Project reference. And we can just go for selecting that particular project reference. Okay, browse, and in the browse, you come here and select the assembly. Because already we added now, that's why that came there automatically. Okay, we just got that. Okay, now you guys see reference added now. Are you clear? Oops project dot. Are these the classes you're planning to consume? Got it. Cone is equals to new oops project dot cone. And cone requires two parameters. What are the two parameters? Height and radius. And once you do that, you can call the method. What method? Area of cone. You remember this method? You defined it. Get area. That will tell you the area of the cone. Same way, can I create a circle class instance? Yes or not? Oops project dot circle is equals to new oops project dot circle. Okay, and what this requires is only radius. Only radius. And then you can call the method. What method? Area of circle. Are you guys clear? But what is the problem, you know? Every time before the class, I should prefix the namespace name now. I want to consume a rectangle class. Again, I should write oops project dot rectangle r is equals to new oops project dot rectangle. I want to consume the triangle class. Oops project dot triangle t is equals to new oops. Heavy typing work here. Yes or not? To reduce this typing work, we already explained you this concept to you. What is that? If I don't write the namespace name, will I get error? Yes, you will. You will get error. See, I removed the error. I get error. If I remove, I will get error for sure. Same way, see now, I am trying to use rectangle. Area of rectangle. Same way, try working with a circle. What is it? Triangle. Triangle left out. Area of triangle. See now, 8 times I need to prefix oops project. Otherwise, error coming there now. How many times? Tomorrow, if 10 classes, I require to prefix it for 10 times here. This is hell. And to reduce this, I already explained the concept to you. What to do? Using. That is what. See, importing a namespace is not for consuming a class. Remember that point, all of you. That's what. To consume a class, your first thing is adding a reference, not importing a namespace. Then what is the use of importing a namespace? Importing a namespace is only to decrease the burden of typing, not to consume a class. Don't confuse yourself. I did not say you should import a namespace to consume a class. Are you clear? Go and refer to your notes. What did I say? To consume a class, you're required to prefix a namespace name before. Every time writing the namespace before the type name will become lengthy coding. To decrease that, I said you import the namespace. And I did not say you need to import the namespace to consume a class. That is wrong. Is it clear? Yes or not? Now tell me, how to consume the classes defined in one project from other projects? 3 steps. Step 1, add a reference to the assembly in which the classes are present. Step 2, import the namespace. Step 2 is import the namespace. Step 3, either create the instance or inherit and consume the class. Did you understand me? What is the first step? Step 1, add a reference to the assembly under which the classes we want to consume are present. Add a reference to the assembly under which the classes we want to consume are present. Step 2, import the namespace in which the classes are enclosed. In which namespace you enclose the classes. Step 3. What is step 3? Create the instance of the class we want to consume or inherit. Create the instance or inherit the class we want to consume. That is the process. I hope you guys are clear with all the 3 steps now. Understood? If you want to consume within the project, no restrictions. We have done it number of times. All the questions starts only when you want to consume from other projects. When you want to consume from other projects, do all these 3 things in sequence. First, add a reference. Second, louder, import the namespace. Third one, create the instance or inherit and consume it. Okay, create the instance or inherit and consume that. That's the 3 steps what we have. Can we write system.oops? What is system.oops? I don't know. What is system.oops here? When I ask you, what is your namespace? What is your surname? Will you prefix someone's surname and tell me, Ganesh, tell me? Tell me, Ganesh. I asked you, what is your surname? Will you prefix someone's surname before your surname and tell You ask a question, when you don't answer, I can't respond for you. Oh. Okay. So guys, are you clear? Understood or not? So this is how you're just going to consume a class from other class. Now here, there are 3 things, guys, which are going to confuse us a little bit. There are 3 things which are going to confuse us a little bit. What are the 3 things, sir? What are the 3 things, 1, project name. 2, assembly name. 3, these 3 will confuse us a lot. Why? Why they will confuse us? All have same name only. All of them have the same name. What's your project name, guys? Oops project. What is your assembly name? Oops project. What is the namespace name? Oops project. So let me give you a clarity about all the appropriate things. Okay, let me give a clarity about all the appropriate things now. What is a project name? What is an assembly name? And what is a namespace name? Project. First, project. This contains, this is physical. This is physical and contains what? Source code. Project is physical, guys, and contains what? Source code in it. Okay. Assembly. This is also physical and contains compiled code in it. Okay, and contains what? Compiled code in it. So, what I'm trying to tell you now, so project and assembly are one and the same. Project and assembly are one and the same. That is, project contains source code, init, and assembly contains compiled code in it. So are you guys clear? Understood or not? So both will have and cannot be. Did you understand the point there? Are both are same only, yeah? They are not different. If they're different, we can talk about different names, but both are same. One will contain source code in it and one will contain compiled code. Project is what we put with the developer and assembly is what we give to the end user client. Client doesn't give, we don't give project to client. What we give? Assembly to the client. Tomorrow, if the client is asking for changes, I will open the project, make all the changes and reinstall it back on the client systems. Are you clearer or not? So that's what. So a project and assembly both are always one and the same. There is no difference between both the two things. One will have the source code in it and the other will have the compiled code in it. Okay. Then what about a namespace? Namespace. This is a logical container. I already explained to you guys. This is a logical container. Means there is no physical existence for it. And mainly used for two reasons. What are the two reasons? To group related types and to overcome. I already explained about this. All the types to develop the database operation, all the types to build, all the types to build GUI applications are built and are put under one namespace. All the types to build web applications are put under one namespace. I shown you these pictures to you in the earlier classes. Yes or not? Second thing I said you, to overcome the naming collision also. In a project, I have two classes with the same name. In a project, I have two classes with the same name. To resolve it, I put them under two separate namespaces. And afterwards, I refer to them with the namespace names. So these are the two reasons why we just use it. Okay? And listen. By default, every project has a namespace and its name is exactly Is the point clear? By default, every project has a namespace and its name is exactly the same name of the project. Name of the project. But it can be changed. It can be changed as well as we can have multiple namespaces in a project. I'll tell you, see. I'm creating one project, guys. I'm creating one project. My project name is DB Operations. What is the project name? DB Operations. And it is a console app. Console app. I defined a set of classes in it now. Compiled it. Come on, guys. When I compile it, what is generated? Are you clearer? What's your project name? Louder. It's a console application. Compiled. What is generated? Both are generated na EXEDLL. And that is a SM. That is an assembly. Now in this project, you have 6 classes. You have 6 classes. What are the class names? Class 1. Okay. You have a set of classes like this, guys. Some 6 classes defined in this. By default, all these classes are defined under one namespace. By default, all these classes are defined under one namespace. For example, Namespace. What is the namespace name? DB operations. All are defined under this. That's what we learned. Oops project is our project. Oops project is our assembly. And Oops project is our namespace containing 44 types in it. Correct? But guys, you can have multiple namespaces in a project. You can have multiple namespaces in a project. And two reasons why we have namespaces, one, to group related types. What's it? Look at this, In the 6 classes are there, na? First 2 classes are designed to work with SQL Server. Next 2 classes are designed to work with Oracle. Next 2 classes are designed to work with MySQL. They are designed to work with 3 separate databases here. First 2 are with SQL Server. Next 2, Oracle. Next 2, MySQL. So how to group them now? How to tell that? Like this. See here? I am creating one namespace called SQL Server. And both are under one namespace now. Next, namespace Oracle. Next, namespace MySQL. All are in same project only. Remember that point now. But they are separated. See, on a drive, you create folders to save your files now. Correct or not? On a drive, you create folders to save your files. All are in the same drive only, but separate folders. So this is also the same thing only. Are you clear? Tomorrow, I want to consume class 4 in a new project. What I want to do? I want to consume class 4 in a new project. Can you tell me the 3 things what I require to do? With names. Tell me the 3 things what I need to do with names. First step. Add a reference to you. Tell the names I'm telling you. Add a reference to DB operations.dll. Tell the names I'm telling now. Add a reference to DB operations.dll assembly. Clear? Step 2. You're again eating your answers. So use the names here. Import DB operations. Why DB operations came for you now? Oracle, na? What is your namespace? Oracle. Why you're telling DB operations? Import the namespace Oracle. Import the namespace Oracle. Now step 3. Create the instance or inherit class 4 and consume. I'm saying you use the names here. First I said you in general. Now use the names and be specific. I'm telling you. Again repeat. First step. You're again eating your answer here. First only last word. DB operation DL over. You say like this only answers in interviews, but the second answer only will tell you get out from the interview. Be clear. Add a reference to DB operations.dll assembly. Be clear. Shall I tell you one word answers only for you also? Will you understand? Be clear in your answers. Be descriptive. Okay? Add a reference to DB operations.dll assembly. Second step. Import the namespace Oracle. Import the namespace Oracle. Third step. Create the instance of class 4 or inherit class 4 and consume it. Are you clearer? Understood? So when you're developing, it's a project. When you're consuming, it's an assembly. Understood? When you're developing, it is a project. When you're consuming, it is a assembly. You add a reference to project assembly. We add a reference to project assembly. Assembly. Okay? So don't say tomorrow, I'm adding a reference to a project. Wrong. I'm adding a reference to assembly. You import an assembly of namespace. Namespace. I import the namespace. Why I'm telling so many people say, I'm importing a assembly. You say, you don't import an assembly. You will add a reference to assembly. Are you clear? Importing is something which should be done on the namespace, not because assembly name is different. Namespace is different in this scenario. In our previous example, assembly name, namespace name are same, but here different. Na? That's why. If you want, I'll show you changing the namespace names. Watch it. These are two classes defined in second project, right? Yes or not? So watch it. My NSP1. Okay. And here I'm writing my NSP2. My NSP2. Okay. Now when you're running this code, careful guys. I'm running the code. When I run this code, I get an error. Why I'm getting an error? Because here I mentioned it as second project.class1 and you change the namespace name now. What's the namespace name? My NSP2. My NSP2. Run. Executing you just changed it and this is going to execute to you. And meanwhile, if you want, okay, let it run. Meanwhile, if you want, yeah, output game. If you want, all of you observe this also. ILDASM, watch here. Are you clear? Earlier I said, all right, this is a namespace name, remember. Now I'm proving you, see. This is namespace. This is assembly. Under assembly, namespace is there. Okay? So not a project, array project and assembly are same only. Don't read them separately. You're talking assembly means there's nothing but a project only. Okay? Under that, the two namespaces, what are there? Are you clearer? Yes or not? Okay? So guys, this is about how to deal with projects and, how to deal with solutions, projects, assemblies. See, today these two projects are the same solution. I added a reference. Even if they are present in under two different solutions also, you can add reference in the same way. No difference. Means first project is in one solution, second project is in another solution. But reference adding process is same. No changes in that. Okay, now. But when you are adding the references, one important thing to understand here. What is it? Did you notice it here? When I typed oops project dot, how many types are there? 44, na? But all the 44 are not coming, only 5 came here. What about the remaining 39, sir? The remaining 39 did not come here. This is a place where we should understand about the scopes. Already you learned, yeah, the default scope of a class is internal. Internal can be consumed within the project only. Said you already? Yes or not? So next class, I'm going to teach you the different scopes we have and what we can apply. What we know is only private, internal, public only here, but we have 6 scopes. In the next session, I will explain about all the 6 scopes to you. Be clear until here. If you don't practice this one, you won't understand the next one. Understood my point? So all these things carefully practice it. So next class I'll tell about the scopes consuming from one project to other project. The scopes will come into picture. Right now 6 only came. 5 only came. You know the reason? Go and check your notes. You declared this 5 as public. Check your notes. You declared this 5 as public. Remaining 39 are not declared public. And if you don't declare public, what is the default scope I said to you? Internal. That's why you're not able to access. So what are the other scopes we have? I'll demonstrate in the tomorrow's class. Okay, let's stop here. We'll meet tomorrow.
Recording stopped.
Go to references, delete. That's all. Select and delete. That's it. ఉమ్. ఉమ్. చెప్పండి. ఉమ్. ఎస్కేల్ వదిలేస్తున్నానుగా, అందుకే 11:30 కల్లా. సారీ, ASP.NET 11 కల్లా వదిలేస్తున్నాను. అయినా మీకు ASP.NET అవసరం